Oh, hi.
Hey, you two, this is Rex City and Paul.
I'm Rose.
Nikki.
And this is...
86.
Yes. Episode 8.
Episode 8. I'm sitting on a phone. Okay. Yeah. So last time we left off despairing conversation about how this is an execution ground.
Execution ground, and everybody's just slowly dying off, waiting for their turn.
And they've all got their own unique story of how they got here.
Yeah. I still wonder if there's not more to their story than we're just here to die and we're just gonna keep fighting because that's our morale.
I think so too, but funny enough, we actually got a comment us talking about it. Because it was Jamal bringing up how strange it is to have all the best of the best in one spot. But he was saying, remember, the Republic thinks that the Legion have a timeline where they're going to die. So the Republic could believe they're killing two birds with one stone. Wiping out the 86 in a manner that protects the Alba while keeping the Legion at bay until the Legion time runs out. If they knew the truth, though, they would have no choice but to revise their strategy. But right now, this is ultimately leading to their deaths, so they don't really care.
Yeah, that's true. Either way, they're dying.
Yeah. So I asked, apparently for the third time, how many episodes there was in the season the other day. And I don't remember asking any of the other times. But the reason it's so shocking to me is I feel like we've gotten so much revelation so far.
Yeah.
And so much seems to have happened. Like, what's left to happen for 2/3 of the season? So I'm curious, like, how we're gonna evolve here.
You know what's hilarious is, like, at episode 5, you were like, this is going really slow.
Yeah, that's true. But I just feel like that we were like, this was a bit of a climax to get to this, explanation.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, so we got the explanation like a third of the way through the series. So this is not what we're here for.
Well, if you thought there was only 12 episodes, it would have felt really slow with how
Yeah.
little they're trickle feeding us info by episode 5.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think that probably we're gonna shift perspectives at some point. Like, I do see Layla going off to join up with them and like maybe start taking the fight to the Legion or something like that.
Yeah.
Kind of like a Kid of the Exile. At some point, they leave the base and something like that. I
Yeah.
kind of see the same story beats kind of have to happen, I think.
Yeah, probably. So I'm looking forward to this episode.
Me too.
So am I. So guys, let's get right into the show. Remember to hit the like button. Remember to hit the subscribe button. Also check out the Patreon in the description to see these episodes a whole week early, as well as the uncut version of these episodes. And also check out the description to see the link to our merch store. Let's get right into the show. Kino's group.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's like nothing at all.
Oh, he's got you. Yeah. Crazy eyes.
Terrifying.
They're all nuts.
They're all nuts. How many people are going to show up there?
Oh my gosh!
Gosh.
There's so many people there.
No. She's still reeling. Oh, she's spying. Oh no.
Duration
Unlimited.
unlimited, no support. Oh, that's their orders.
Oh.
She's not gonna give any sympathy.
No.
Never has.
How? How, Lena? What? Exactly.
And yell at them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. That's Shin and...
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Wow.
No.
Could be Shin. Oh.
Wow. Oh, she went all the way. And she couldn't do it.
They would have all gotten sent.
She would have been sent too.
Yeah. Makes her feel guilty. Oh, hidden library.
Whoa.
Lore. Power. What?
What? Okay.
Yeah, it's definitely Shin's brother because glasses.
Yeah. They put that on their head.
They invent the power raid?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh, Annette.
That would really mess with you.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
She's been killing people. It's a new order?
A new order?
Oh.
Wow.
Nah. It's just like when she told off her other friend.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's just trying to cut her
That's
off.
some real blame shifting. Could be an Olympian with the mental gymnastics. My God.
No, she's just trying to push her away.
What is it? Confidential, yeah.
New orders.
Uh-oh.
だから言ったろ必要以上に肩入れするなと滅すべきだそれがこの国のためになると政府ひいては市民がそう考えているのだよ 86 に対して行ったことが明るみに出れば今日は面目も信用
Pariah states.
迫害者としての汚名を永
But
久
you
に刻むだ
are.
No evidence. Is there like a UN in this world?
滅と同時に存在するだ
Oh, does that mean she's gonna get killed too?
あるいは昔
王国の市民です聖女マグノリアが掲げた共和国の理念は
己の利と欲のためだけにその聖女マグノリアを処刑
Oh.
Ooh.
何が期待できるというのだ
She
Ooh.
still thinks the Republic this, the Republic that.
早すぎた
絶望を正当化するだけの理屈ですこの状況を黙認するのは間違いです
は誰も動かせないだからお前は私のもとに来たのだろう希望は同じものだよ望むけど叶わない
Dang.
Well, everybody's like, despair, child. Despair
Or
more.
else.
特別偵察の通達かこんな馬鹿げた命令に従う必要なんてありません逃げてください
To where?
ですか
そんな話がありますか
俺たちは別に死にに行くのではありません自分が行こうと思ったところまで行こうと思った道をたどっていけるんですやっと自由になれるというのに
Jeez, dude.
そのためには戦うしかありませんし
それはお兄様を撃つためですね
どうしてそう余計なことを
わかりますよでもお兄様となって
兄は羊飼いです撃たなければどこにも行けない
Come on, you gotta kill him.
俺たちを完成する 俺は兄の最後の声を繋いでこないレギオンの声が聞こえなくなります誰かが生き残っていれば助けが来るかもしれない
Oh, trying to help her.
レギオンもしばらくは
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
程度の時間少佐はそれまで生き延びてください
Say, I might come help you.
Yeah. So we gotta burn the Republic.
Yeah.
We gotta destroy this thing.
Oh gosh.
We're doing it.
修理部品は所定数を確保済み
They're back to go.
It's an expedition.
Extra spare legs.
多めに用意しといたぜ修理はできるんだよなええよくこう
Break them a lot, so.
腰で戦うんじゃねえぞ約束できませんが分かったっつって
Just line agree.
やつも惜しかったよな もう少しで一緒に楽しいハイキングに行けたのに。
Aww. It's our farewell, guys. This is all that we have left.
A couple more people are missing, I think.
ジジイの説教なんだろう。
Goodbye to the kitty.
I thought there was a brown-haired guy. Is that really everybody?
That's
I think
left.
everybody else died.
Yeah, that's what
It's
happened.
when they were cutting to the, in the beginning, I thought.
Yeah, when they were like cutting to different people.
Yeah,
I
I could have sworn I
saw.
saw like a brown-haired guy.
I
Me
think
too.
he was Haruto. I think he died. I thought that was him.
Well, he did just have the chip, so maybe he'd like literally died
He
the day
just
before or
just
something.
died. Yeah. Ooh, nice meal. Eat everything that's left.
It's just what 5 of them left.
配属の日
Who are the people with the chicken and horses?
Those are mannequins.
一人になったとしても最後の一日まで戦い抜く。
もう生き残った。上々だな。
Not bad.
All 5. So they were like an original group or something?
No, they didn't know each other before.
Oh,
なんだ。
ちょっとくらい心の声かな。
Can you imagine she just shows up there?
Yeah.
I hope so. I'm still kind of in shock. There's only 5 of them left. There are so many just
Yeah.
episode ago, dude.
マークもバッチなかったもんね。
Cleaned him too. Oh no. Oh, it's so cute. Oh.
He's gonna die.
Yeah.
Bad omen cat.
むしろ
Oh.
Oh, is that the new people?
最後まで子供扱いしやがって。
Here they go. Took all his books. All the papers too.
Yeah, all the old handlers.
Yeah.
Hanging themselves.
That's what I was gonna say.
It's supposed to be a rain
No.
thing.
Is it a rain?
A rain doll.
Okay.
It's just because of what they said, you know?
Yeah, it's funny. Lines up.
Man, I hate it when shows do that. I want to know what happens next in the next
Yeah.
episode now.
Yeah.
There's 20 episodes left, man. And Layla real didn't say anything.
I feel like she's gonna pop in the
Yeah,
battle.
but
It would have been nice to hear before. Maybe we have an after.
俺は
ah,
お前を守りたかっ
Is that her father?
Shin's brother.
Or Shin's brother?
たは
Oh.
ずなのに。シン。
Oh.
お兄ちゃん
I think that's the draft
どう
papers.
して死んじゃったの？
お前のせいだ。違う。違う。
Oh, casualty notification.
さんを殺したんだ。
Oh my gosh.
お前の罪だ。シ
Oh, is that Annette's father?
ン。抱えきれずにぶつけてしまった。
Skull Knight.
俺はお前を守れなかった。
Wow.
Whoa.
Right in.
今度こそずっと一緒だ。
Yeah.
守ってやる。こっちに来い。シン。
That's awesome. Discussion.
Discussion. It's like a new arc has started.
Oh, yeah.
Now they're traveling.
Yes, and that's an interesting. Well, we can talk about the end, I guess. But
Yeah.
we can start back from the top. Lena gets the new orders.
Well, it's yeah, the right before that we have the 86 group talking about how Shin was basically surmising what was going on really well, might I add. By the way, he was like, "Oh, they're just testing a new weapon." Is it because he can actually hear them like all the time?
Maybe.
Maybe that would make sense.
Well, oh no,
but
it is.
they-
Oh wait, you're talking about Shin being able to hear things constantly. Yeah, it is, because remember that's what they say. Sometimes it's really tiring, so he just goes to bed early.
Well, yeah, I think that's from like hearing everybody's last words, but I think he might also hear their orders, like get their orders or whatever.
Oh no, I think he hears them all the time. I think the last words are just really loud enough for them to all hear, because they don't all hear everything he hears.
They hear it when they're all synced up in a parade,
Right.
opposed to Legion.
Right, but he's constantly hearing them.
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I think that's why he's looking for his brother. So like whenever they go anywhere, or well, he said the brother found him this time. He can hear his brother in all the voices.
Yeah, and his brother said, "I found you," so they want to meet up basically. So he just head that direction eventually. Hit him.
Yeah.
I like how he says good for me, not for you.
Basically.
Dude, last episode when we saw the flashes of everyone's faces, like the fade in, fade out, I did not register that meant they were dead. I thought, is it saying they're dead? But then we didn't really get like a confirmation of that by the end of the episode. And I didn't really want to jump to that conclusion because they flashed like 8 faces. Like, there's no way they just killed 8 people, but yes, they just killed like 8 people.
No, I think it was like 4.
I think I remember you talking about the screen.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't take that as them being killed either. I totally missed that.
I guessed it, but I did, like, they just confirmed it this episode. I was like, are those the people that are dying right now?
There's so many people.
There were so many people.
I knew we'd lose a lot of the cast, if not everybody, by the very end, because Shin's probably going to have to carry that box, right? But 1 episode for that many.
Yeah.
Especially with so many episodes. I thought that we'd be trickling this out throughout the entire thing as we got to know them all and stuff like that.
Same.
Seems like kind of, I don't want to say missed opportunity, just abrupt to just, and they're all gone, when it seems like they all had some personality to get to know, so you cared when they died.
Yeah.
Because I really cared when, like, the black-haired girl died. Courage really cared last episode. So I feel like it could have stretched it out a bit more.
Yeah. I think basically what they did is they had enough faces so that you'd kind of feel like, hey, these guys all know each other and love each other, and then kills a bunch of them, and then kills only a couple of the ones we know, just so you kind of get a taste of what it's like. Otherwise, if you're constantly losing characters you know very well, it might start to become like humdrum.
Exactly.
Or because it's like they can't exactly give everybody a moment. You know, they don't have that much time. So they kind of just like compromise.
Yeah, I kind of feel like it's also like trying to feed into the fact that like we don't have a moment to stop in like a war, because like even Haruto, we knew him like of like the less shown faces, he was like the number one of the people that we actually did know.
Yeah.
He was like the excited one. He would heckle Daya. He's the one who Daya was he was like Daya's best friend, now that I think about it. But we saw him, he even talked in the last episode because he actually had a voice, and they just like ingloriously, oh man, Haruto could have lived one more day, man.
That Haruto one. I was like, who?
Yeah, I still don't know half their names.
Yeah.
But yeah, that sucks. I mean, we saw Layla was looking at the previous orders, and then later on Annette talks about they got new orders, and we learn what that is. They're sending them straight to the Heartland.
Try to get rid of them quicker.
Yeah.
I think it's because they're like, okay, you're not dying fast enough. And maybe it's supposed to be 2 more years or whatever, and they just want it to be done and over with. Because this particular group are the ones that I think they're probably feeling like, you know, they could be coming up with something. They're spending too much time together. We need to get rid of them. That's probably why they're like, send them into the front lines.
Yeah, and I'm wondering how much of what Annette's rant, I excused a lot of what she said because I feel like she was just trying to push Layla away.
Yeah.
But how much of what she was saying, where it's your fault why they're being sent off to their deaths, is true? Like, is it because Layla kept bringing it up to the uncle? Like, did he actually push this forward, like, just get rid of these guys? Or is that just something she's just trying to pile on?
I'm pretty sure it's something she's trying to pile on, because she's like, they could have just died now and died quicker, but you dragged it out and now they have to die later. That's basically what I got from what Annette was saying.
So now they're being ordered into the center of the Legion.
Yeah.
To probably get their souls hijacked.
Probably, yeah.
Because the only reason I think that might not happen, like, even though the show has already shown that they can kill important people, they are kind of making a big deal about this five that we are left with, as if they're like, probably, it's kind of like survival of the fittest, where now all that's left is the elite, you know? So it's like, I don't know, are they gonna die?
Could you imagine the shift this show would make if they just all get younged by the Legion? And now it's about Layla trying to find out how to a way to kill them because they're so good at what they do that they're just destroying the Republic or something.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, I definitely see the Legion coming into taking over the Republic. I don't know, like, will they die or will they get hijacked? That would you're very right that would be like a total tone shift.
Yeah.
But at the same time, what he said to her was basically giving her like heads up. Okay, when they come in, you gotta go over here and just survive until then. Which to me, he sounded like, I'm gonna come get you, I'm gonna come save you, whatever.
Yeah.
So that makes it sound like he does not intend to lose. he just intends to get his goal, which is his brother. But I don't know. There's so much that could happen.
And then what?
And then what?
Talking
Exactly.
about that, just like, where would we escape to?
Yeah.
Which, this is weird because they keep bringing up there's nowhere to go, but then the uncle, this is the second time he's referred to the global state in terms of like other nations, what they think about them. But we know nothing about these other nations. But evidently, it would be a big deal if people figured out what they've been doing to the 86.
Yeah.
So
There'd be a
they're
pariah.
strong enough where they've got leverage.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So are there places they could just run to and they're free?
Exactly. Like, why haven't the 86 been able to escape to another, like, just refugees to another country?
Maybe
Maybe it's just the way people look at the state of Albo, like, they kind of hold and esteem them. So then whatever they say goes, kind of thing. Like, they maybe other nations kind of have an idea of what they're doing, or maybe don't know at all. But if they did, they probably would just turn a blind eye anyways.
Well, if that were the truth, they wouldn't feel the need to execute all of them, or else they'd feel like they become a pariah state, because they're basically demonizing literally every other race that isn't them.
Yeah.
And saying, like, you all need to die in our camps, basically.
Yeah, like, I understand that not everybody could possibly escape from the camps or whatever, but the fact that when Shin or any of the higher-ups are talking about 86, there's never a hint of, if they get out to this country, they'll be okay or something. It's like, no, they're kind of stuck here. So it's like, is every country walled off or something?
Yeah.
Maybe they're on an island.
Well, we saw the map. It was
maybe,
landing.
It was for,
maybe
like,
that's
us,
a whole album. I don't know.
Well, I guess Legion is coming from a former nation, like the Graz something. You know, but
Who's not doing anything about it and making the... This is also
or probably,
confusing.
I believe they think they're dead. They haven't heard from them.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah. Like, they said they just know the Legion came from their direction.
Or perhaps their whole idea of being demonized is just demonized among themselves. Like, when people realize what's been happening, like, they would basically go down in their own history as being evil. I don't know. They could easily, propaganda that away, but maybe not. I don't know.
And that's what I thought it was until the phrase pariah state. If you're the only state, there's no such thing as a pariah state.
Yeah.
You know,
Good point.
but we do know about the propaganda machine. Apparently the saints, they killed the saints.
Yeah.
You know, which, I mean, that's not that crazy, but it's stacked on top of the Republican ideals. He's trying to say that the entire thing is a blanket of lies.
Yeah, he did straight up. He was like, "This is a country of villains.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all suck.
Yeah.
Who you're gonna tell to be a good person here?"
If everyone was going to the same schools, like there wasn't even segregation of the schools yet, what happened that allowed Alba to just remove everyone from society?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, how did they have that much
nobody
power?
fought.
Seemingly overnight, because
Overnight.
she was saying the people in her class started bullying her for
Yeah.
knowing them.
Yeah.
They were probably already demonizing them, but on the down low, meaning like you're not allowed to say anything until it was now this is the law, and now everybody who already hated them in their hearts were out about it because they're like, they can't. And also you have people like Annette who, because of peer pressure, became like that. So the other people could have been peer pressured either by family or other people around them, you know?
Or if some like specific incident occurred, which allowed
Yes.
justification.
I think that's what happened when the war started, probably. And they're like, okay, 86s are going to be sent off. But they weren't like all at the exact same time. I think that's probably why, for example, Shin and his family seemed to be upper crust.
They were still there for a while.
And and they were pretty well off. Like, it probably took some manipulating in the political sphere to, like, first you got to take down the political people who are 86s, make them disappear, and then you can get rid of the lower levels who are still upper crust, but you can, like, lower, until you get rid of everybody.
Yeah, and we saw that Shin's parents were sent off way before they were, because they were still
Yeah.
back at home.
Exactly. And seemed to have been, they were out of school, but they were still just kind of hanging out at home, not understanding, except probably the older brother.
Yeah,
Shin was young.
Shin. Yeah.
Oh, so I also wanted to point out, just before Annette's speech began, we finally get an explanation as to why Lena, not Layla, has kind of seemingly been not acknowledging Annette's, like, clear, horrible prejudice.
Yeah.
It's because she just kind of says, stop pretending to be a bad person. It's like she just got sick of it at that moment. It's like, stop pretending to be a bad person. Like, she's always just in her head, she's pretending.
She just genuinely believes that Annette cannot think these bad things
Yes.
that she's saying. It's
Yes.
like, you must be pretending, right?
Yes.
That is, wow. That's a wow. That's
I mean, it's her friend, her lifelong friend.
And it's been happening for a lifelong.
Yeah, true.
The funny thing is it's not entirely incorrect because Annette herself never directly says that they are actually subhuman. She's just allowed herself to become a part of a system, and she's allowed herself to perform inhumane actions. But it doesn't seem like she actually believes that they are superior to the 86.
Yeah, like she acknowledges like the fact that what we're doing is terrible things.
That's true.
But she's just like, might as well.
Yeah, she was like, even with the human experimentation, it's like we have to experiment on humans, right? But they're also not human. It's funny how convenient that is. Like, so she knows that it's wrong.
That's true.
But
I think it's probably just like she's trying to say Lena is guilty. If she didn't feel guilty, she probably wouldn't. She wouldn't have said that. So obviously she's, racked with guilt constantly about it, but she's basically trying to explain away to herself, there's no hope, there's no hope.
And she really needs Lena to stop making her feel like she could have done more.
Yeah, I feel like that's
what it is.
It is because like she's everything Lena is doing is the things that she knows she should have done, even if it's failing.
Yeah. She didn't try hard enough, and it's like it's too late, and she didn't do her part.
Yeah, like Lena's taking away all of the excuses that she's been using up to this point.
Yeah, and she even said something, I barely caught it, but she said a part of where she actually had an opportunity where she could have saved Shin, and she didn't do it, but now Lena is doing this. He could have just died already, but now Lena's fault. So it's like she had a chance, and it's like she had multiple chances. And she kept going the other way, going the other way, going the other way. And she just, it's like a terrible person. That's how she feels.
She knows it's the same Shin from her childhood?
No, I don't think
so.
Oh, she might because she knows his name.
Annette would know.
I was wondering.
I don't know about Lena.
I don't know if she...
Lena wouldn't know.
Yeah, Lena wouldn't know. I was just wondering for the way Annette was talking about it, if she understood this is the same person.
She might.
She might, actually.
Because, she should. And that's probably exactly why she's so angry about it. Because she's seeing how long he has survived for. Whereas she just wanted to stop thinking about it immediately.
If he just died, it'd be over.
It would be over.
Which is exactly what she just said.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also, so Shin and his brother could always hear each other's thoughts?
Apparently.
Like, what the hell?
Are we gonna
magic
talk?
is going on there?
Yeah. So they had strange powers. Just always had strange powers. So it looks like it probably just got unlocked for Shin when he was near dying. That's what it could have happened for him.
I think it's the unlocked was hearing everybody's voices from the Legion.
Right.
Because the guy who invented the raise system built it off of them. So this man reverse engineered magic. Amazing. But he did that, and the system was based off whatever it is that they do. Shin can tap into it because it is him in a way. What the hell is that machine?
I know.
Crazy.
What the hell?
And well,
higher brain power.
How much you want to bet the entire Legion is not from this other country, is from their experiment that they were doing in the other country?
100% weird.
It's weird, funky soul transfer hearing each other. Yeah,
obviously it's from them. So
although they did say that they were from the kingdom that they said the Legion started from, so maybe it was a
you mean the
kingdom
86s?
thing. No, specifically Shin and his brother.
Oh yeah,
and their family was from that empire.
Oh. Okay.
So maybe it was an empire thing that nobody talked about.
Yeah.
Apparently,
it's just this world. I mean, this world is sweet. This world has so many questions that I just feel like they're just like throwing in our faces and saying, "Not gonna answer."
Yeah, we have very limited information. It seems like a lot of these characters know more that would help a lot.
Yeah,
but they're just still saying
they don't want to tell us. It's like they don't want to tell us. That's how it feels. I feel like they don't want to tell us. But yeah,
wild.
Also, one thing in Lena's conversation with her uncle, so she's like, "And it won't help. Let me try, uncle." I still can't still, much like, she's grown up with Annette and still is like, you're pretending, dealing with her uncle and still not getting the understanding that this is her uncle. And it's like every time he says something or gives her a look, she's like,
like stabbed to the heart.
Yeah. I'm like, Lena.
Come on.
So her uncle said something I just want to point out.
Although it does seem like what he had said towards the end might be pointing towards it is like, nobody's going to listen to you if you say that that's why you came to me. He's like he's her last ditch effort. Basically.
Oh, I didn't catch everything he said at the end there.
Yeah, he was like, if you know that if you like went to everybody and went to every, well, a news station came from Annette, but he was like, if you told this to anybody, to everybody, nobody's gonna listen. Mm-hmm. That's why you're trying to get me to do something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I just, it's not quite devil's advocate, but I'm trying to think of like from the other people's perspective. The most brave in terms of actually making a change thing Lena has done was going to the school in the middle of the lecture and telling everyone what's going on.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Everything else can kind of be seen in a light of being self-serving and trying to assuage her own guilt because she's spoken to who? Her best friend, the head of the research, and complained to her endlessly, and her uncle, who is never going to arrest her.
Head of the military who are using the 86.
He's like, she's only done safe things.
Safe things. And it allows her to feel like a good person, but has she actually done anything that stuck her own neck out there, aside from the lecture thing?
Yeah.
Which you could argue she knew nothing would happen because she never went too far. Because evidently they had that conversation later where the uncle was like, were you on their side? Be careful, don't be on their side. And she stopped at that point. So she's staying within the boundaries. And it's a good thing that she's trying, but I do think you could make an argument that she's not really doing anything aside from making herself feel better.
Yeah, I was going to say that as well with this professor guy. It looks like it's that thing that she did in front of the class is a thing she does occasionally, where she goes in and she hears them talking smack and she starts, lecturing because the guy was like, come on, stop. Like at first he was just like, but then once she said that one thing about being on their side, then he started to panic. He's like, you need to stop. And also that other random guy that we never saw again at the door.
The MP,
he walked away. But he was sitting there the whole time as if, there she goes again, kind of thing. There was nobody going on like, how dare she, as if it's never happened before. So I feel like this is probably just a thing she does. It's kind of sad because I think she doesn't realize it either. She doesn't realize that what she's doing is just in these safe boundaries. She's not actually doing anything that
not
can actually help.
Needle.
She's not moving the needle.
Yeah, I don't think it's necessarily malicious.
No.
But I can see why someone else who's in a similar spot as her, like Annette, who's already really messed up, it gets frustrated at Lena because she keeps like pushing her to do something when she's like, you're not actually doing anything either. But speaking of which, though, Annette, so her father, like,
was the one who developed it
and then committed suicide. And so Annette this entire time
has taken over it.
Has probably felt so much pressure as a result of all the things that she's indirectly and directly caused.
What do you guys think is going to happen next episode? Do you think like our group with Shin and everybody is just going to disappear and then we're going to pick up with the new recruits and Lena's going to have to like figure out how to like reconcile everything that she's learned?
Dude, that'd be crazy. It just picks up with them, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Well, that tone shift if they all get yoinked and then she has to train this group to take on Shin's group, that'd be awesome.
Oh my gosh. I'm really, I'll say it again at the beginning of the episode. I was like, where are we going from here? I completely forgot we still had to deal with the Legion and not kill an entire nation. But I still don't like, where do we go from here? We're gonna go into the middle of them and fight, I guess. Maybe die, maybe survive. I guess what I'm interested in seeing is if this Legion thing makes it to the Alba Nation. Like, it makes it into their borders.
I hope so.
I hope
like
at least
death.
a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, they need to feel it.
At least one district needs to go.
Yes.
Yes.
They need to know what they've been doing.
Yeah. We got to talk about the end scene. We didn't say anything about the flashback.
Flashback.
The
strangling.
The strangling. I don't know if you have anything to say.
Yeah, that was a really intense scene. I was wondering if they were going to show some more details as to why Shin's brother reacted the way he did, but it seems like it was just frustration / terror over everything that's happening.
Yeah. And yeah, he was saying that like he doesn't mean any of it. He just poured it all out at his brother in that one moment. Yeah. After getting the casualty report that his either his mom just died or his dad just died, because Shin already knew that his mom died.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
That's true.
I wonder if there is something that Shin did to cause their parents specifically to go to the front.
Well, it could have just been his friendship with Annette. And then the scientist was like, hey, that's pretty interesting, you loudmouth kid talking about how you have telepathy.
Yeah.
Get over here.
I was also going to say perhaps the mother and father is like to the guys, like, if we're gonna go, but could you just like take our kid? Like maybe that was like a deal or something, and maybe that's why he was talking to his daughter. Hey, yeah, but then that never happened anyways. But I'm wondering if that's the reason, like, that he was blaming. Like maybe that the paper was like she has gone to war in lieu of saving the kid or something like that. I don't know. Maybe that's why he's kind of pouring it out on him. I don't know.
Maybe.
Yeah, brutal.
Yeah. But we'll pick it up with Shin's brother in the next episode, guys. Remember to hit the like button. Remember to hit the subscribe button. Also check out our Patreon in the description to see these episodes a whole week early, as well as the uncut version of these episodes and our Saturday release live show, Solo Leveling. We'll see you guys in the city.
Bye-bye.